They know what they need to keep the public safe. GPD going before their Public Safety Oversight Chair today. For the past 3 fiscal years, the department has received an average $4 million deficit in the budget amount they've sought out from the executive branch for its operations. As a result of the shortfall, GPD is now trying to cut $3.8 million for the current fiscal year. Chief of Police J.I. Cruz admits all employees, admin, and officers will be affected.
The furlough will reduce wages for all 366 employees by $1,190,212 during the last quarter of FY 2018.
The furloughs will take effect in June of this year, and because officers will not be prioritized, will ultimately double non-emergency response time and impact investigative work. And with GPD already shutting down the Hagåtña precinct, shifting officers to DEPCOR, and augmenting officers from other agencies, the committee is concerned with overall public safety.
In GPD, the sworn uniformed officers who patrol our streets and our community out there is given no preference over a civilian administrative employee.
Well, to answer that question, yes, absolutely, Senator.
Okay. And do you agree with that?
Well, whether or not I agree with it is what the executive order says.
Then what's your opinion?
My opinion is my opinion, but I'm following the letter of the executive order.
Fine, then what is your opinion?
My opinion is that the government of Guam is facing a cash crisis. My opinion is that if we don't do something about this to address it, then yes, we do have to do the furlough.
And my opinion is that GPD is tasked with the responsibility of maintaining the safety and security in our community.
Absolutely.
You let somebody else worry about how they're going to backfill $67 million shortfall.
The loaning of officers to the Department of Corrections to relieve overtime was another hot topic, not essentially seen as an efficient use of GPD personnel by the committee. But Chief Cruz is looking at the bigger picture.
It's helping out another law enforcement entity, another entity within the public safety arena. It's about the bigger picture in the government of Guam. So I'm going to help out my battle buddy at DOC so that we can reduce the costs in the government.
And the use of officers from other agencies like the Port Authority and Department of Agriculture was another cause for concern.
I can't help but feel like, us in the community, we trust you.
Yes.
You are the ones who've been working these precincts, right? And these people, your Mandaño Task Force is all about creating this relationship with a community. That's what neighborhood policing is all about. And I find it's very perplexing up to now to figure out why are we taking people who are used to working in precincts out of the precincts and putting people who are not used to working in the precincts into precincts.
But the chief assures that public safety is not compromised and that these augmented officers have GPD authority according to the AG's office. Concluding the meeting, Senator Nelson suggested merging precincts instead of keeping the Hagåtña precinct closed. Senators and GPD will continue to work together to address all concerns. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Kiani Mendiola.